Hello and welcome to Java 2's video on the course syllabus. Just a note, I do expect you to read the syllabus. I am going over the high-level topics here in this video, but I expect you to read the whole syllabus yourself and get back to me if you have any questions. The syllabus contains the rules about how the class will be run, as well as some helpful guidelines, so it's important that you understand this before you start the course. All right, start off with my office hours. They will be Tuesday and Friday from 8 to 9 a.m. And we'll meet via Teams. You can access my Teams office hours group here on that link. If you can't make it during my scheduled office hours, you can contact me via email to make an appointment. However, be sure to include 2 dates and times that you're free to meet with me so that I can reply and confirm a meeting. If you don't include the times that you're available when you make a request to meet me in my office outside of my office hours, it just means there'll be more emails required before we can end up scheduling something. Okay, in this class, you will be expected to use the class discussion board. Instead of sending me questions about the assignments or exams, I'd prefer if you post them on the discussion board. This is because it will first off allow other students to benefit from the answers I give you to those questions. In addition, you might get an answer quicker because students can also answer your questions. The only caveat is to not post large sections of code when you're making questions on the discussion forum. Small snippets are okay, but if you have a long patch of code, don't put it on the discussion board. Just put what your question is and don't post any solutions. Okay, one other comment. If you send me an email with a question about an assignment or an exam or an exercise, and it doesn't contain any personal information, it's really just about that, I will post your email to the discussion board without your name in it and answer it there so that other students can benefit from your question and the answer. If it's a personal email, obviously I will not put it on the discussion board. I'll answer it directly. Okay, in this semester you will be required to purchase software that runs in your browser that allows you to program interactively to learn programming. And this interactive way of programming has been shown to be a very good way for students to learn how to program. In addition, there's some interactive content there that you will be reading and completing as part of this class too. To buy your resource, you can click on this link and provide this code. It'll cost you $77 for the semester, and this is required. You cannot take the class without purchasing this. I believe the bookstore also sells key codes for this software for the same price as you would pay if you bought it directly from Zybooks. If you have any questions about that, let me know, or post it to the discussion forum. All right, let's take a look at the rest of the syllabus. We'll start with the course overview. This just tells you the objectives, not the objectives, but the general goals of this class and what you can expect to learn. One important thing that's mentioned here is that you really should have gotten a B or better in Java 1. If you didn't, if you got worse than a B, then you're at risk in this class. And you might want to consult with your advisor about retaking Java 1 before attempting this class. Okay. The outcomes are listed here, as well as the expectations, what you can expect from me, and what I should be able to expect from you. You should read this on your own. On to the grading policy. I'm going to use a regular grading scale here, and it's very rare that I do any curving. Your exams that you take in this class are worth 70% of your grade, and the exercises, assignments, and Zybooks readings are worth 30% of your grade. Exams have to be taken alone, and if you give me a solid effort, but you score lower than a 50%, the lowest possible score I'll give you is a 50. So you get 50% for trying your best. If you miss an exam because of an excused absence, you're allowed to make it up without a penalty. If you miss it because of an unexcused absence, then you will still be able to make up the exam, but it has to be within 24 hours and your grade will be limited to the lowest scored received by students who took the exam on time. So please don't miss exams for unexcused reasons. It will be a penalty. Exercise assignments and Zybook readings are worth 30%, and you will be asked to complete several of these during the semester. For the exercises, the solutions are posted ahead of time, so while you're working on them, if you get stuck, you can consult the solutions. Assignments and exams, you will not be able to see the solutions until you're done. You get several days to complete the exercises and assignments as well as the readings, but I do not accept late assignments, so you have to manage your time carefully here. If you submit an exercise, an assignment, or complete the readings after the deadline, you will receive a 0, and it's very, very rare that I make an exception to this late policy. So be sure to start those early. The exams, on the other hand, will be taken at a certain time for a certain duration. If you can't make it during that time, I will work with you for a time that works best with your schedule. But you'll have to take it during that time, and you'll only have a certain amount of time to complete it. All right, on to the academic honesty policy. I don't mind if you work together on exercises and assignments, but you cannot work together on exams. If you work together on exercises and assignments, however, you should not share any code, only ideas. If two students submit solutions to assignments or exercises that are similar, actually mostly for assignments since the solutions are posted for exercises. But if you submit code for assignments and exams that are similar, very similar, you will have to split the grade. In other words, if you got 100% on that submission, but two people submitted the same code for it, you will receive 50%. You'll have to share that grade, and you'll each get 50%. So do not share code. Only share ideas when you're working together, and do not work together on exams at all. All right, the remainder of this syllabus contains a tech troubleshooting policy, a media policy, accommodation statement, and a list of many resources available for you at MCLA to help you with your classes. Please read those sections on your own, and if you have any questions, feel free to post them to the discussion board or email me. All right, cheers.